individual vocational preference is enterprising type with a focus on people and data. Holland's framework states that an enterprising personality type has a persuasive personality geared towards sales and management, which is reflective of my current title as a retail manager. I possess great ability to manipulate and direct others to achieve tasks, but lack in scientific analysis, which is often common among enterprising types. My preference for material and social-based rewards makes sense with these being the dominant preferences of an enterprising type. I major in innovation entrepreneurship, so the Holland's framework of an enterprising type suits my interest, personality and studies. Others often say I have great initiative and sense of responsibility, and I have heard this often from colleagues I work with in various roles and jobs. For most jobs, my personal preference for the task was based around meeting people and influencing and encouraging others. This is evident with the team-based roles I have held and the overall sales jobs I have done, with manipulation, promotion and selling crucial daily tasks. I recognise my ability for persuasion and preference for developing ideas for others and also my own in the marketing role I held in a travel business. This centred around persuasion, selling and manipulation skills as well as organising events and other marketing details. My key strengths, preferences and overall personality fit well with the Holland's enterprising vocational preference.
I believe that the vocational preference that best suits my personality would be the social type. From the perspective of Holland, the social type aims to teach and nurture others to maintain the well-being of those around you. And this is reflective in the job I currently have as a lifeguard, where I ensure the safety of children and adults at all times. Within my job, I often use my intercultural skills to be able to adapt what I am saying to a particular demographic, communicating clearly with people in order to be able to inform them of my ideas and thoughts in an encouraging manner. With regards to teaching, I believe I have the patience, and seeing someone succeed is the most rewarding feeling, which is a key reason why I used to coach and manage a netball team. When I'm in need of making a decision, I try to view all perspectives of the persons involved to protect and establish a fair outcome. And referring back to Holland's framework, my management major reflects the social type in terms of one of the potential occupations a social type would have. Furthermore, when I ran my business, I loved to attend business networking groups in order to meet people from all different careers and backgrounds to create and effectively come up with solutions that benefit all. I also join many sports teams and volunteer groups each year to interact with people and serve the community around me, showing that I work best when bouncing ideas as a collective. My family would agree that I am mostly a social type. They would say I'm very loud, energetic and talkative, and which a lot of people come to for advice. At times I get told I'm too invested into someone's well-being and need to care a little less when making decisions. My attributes and strengths all align significantly with Holland's social vocational preference.
I believe that I fall within the enterprising type on Holland's hexagon. Holland has described those who are enterprising to use their verbal skills to meet, lead and encourage others. I believe this is reflective of me, as I have always been drawn to working in a team as a leader, rather than on my own. During high school, I was a prefect, with my responsibility falling on looking after the juniors of the school, where I organised events for them and encouraged them along their way. Currently, I have a part-time job in a retail store, where I enjoy selling products and interacting with people. I like to be able to influence our customers to purchase certain products by building up a good conversation with them and sharing my product knowledge. These skills have been praised by returning customers, thanking me by name. Both of these are just a couple of examples of how I see myself as an enterprising type and why I have always loved working and communicating with people. My family and friends would definitely agree that I am energetic and that I love to speak and persuade, as I can be quite politically minded. I have often been told that I am ambitious and great at initiating ideas. However, many friends and family can also attest that I am not always the best at carrying out all these ideas on my own. When thinking about my future, I would love to work as a business or systems consultant. They're the person who bridges the gap between businesses and developers. The prospect of being able to manage, speak publicly, and develop ideas with people is what excites me most about this career path, and they all align strongly with enterprising characteristics. It is for all these reasons that I feel an enterprising personality fits best with where I am now and where I want to go.
The vocational preference I fit into best, according to Holland's hexagon, is the artistic type. According to Holland, the artistic person likes to create and design things using various mediums to express themselves. This can be seen throughout my work's history and my hobbies. Currently, I work as a figure skating coach where my favorite aspect of the job is choreographing. Previously, I've worked as both a dance teacher and an actress, and one of my longtime hobbies is songwriting. My family and friends constantly insist that I have a unique outlook on problems and tend to find new ways to look at things that others may not have seen the first time around. This can also be seen in Holland's artistic type, as people in that preference tend to have different and unique approaches to problem solving. My key strengths lie in a creative outlook on life which strongly align with Holland's artistic vocational preference. When university students start to enter the workforce, they'll usually come across 3 critical challenges: lack of experience and skill, changing culture, and inflated expectations. Today we'll be covering 3 ways to overcome these challenges. First, we'll cover the lack of experience and skill needed to obtain a satisfactory job that will start their career in their desired field. A strategy that would help bridge this gap is for the University of Auckland to integrate an internship program or work experience into their current curriculum. This has seemed to be proven effective in numerous other institutions across the globe. A study done within the UK outlines how significantly positive it is for graduates to have completed work experience before entering the workforce following graduation. Their research showed indication that higher rates of regular employment since graduation are associated with work experience during higher education, and those without any work experience are less likely to be full-time employment some 3 years after graduation. Therefore, by integrating work experience into the system before students graduate, it allows them to have a head start when applying for jobs, thus giving students a hand-on knowledge and skills they need to make working life after university that much smoother. The second critical challenge we'll be covering is changing culture. This can be related due to different peer interactions experienced, the larger age range of fellow colleagues, and the insecure feelings regarding experience. The change in structure to both daily life, evaluation, autonomy, and the instruction of tasks are also challenges new graduates combat when entering the workforce. Up to 79% of graduates felt they had little to no awareness of workplace culture prior to their entry into the workforce. This transition could be made easier by working part-time during university to gain experience and interact within workplace culture, shown in the McLeaven study, where individuals gained insights on their career and how university and work connects. Universities could also incorporate work experience into classroom instruction to improve awareness for organizational socialization with anticipation and adjustment already practiced at university. Lastly, students develop unrealistic expectations due to biased recruiter marketing trap and media representation. The nature of our university education often leads students to believe that the jobs they'll go into will have somewhat autonomous environment with regular feedback from their superiors. However, the reality is that is far from the truth. Research has shown that students hold unrealistic expectations because employers create an overly attractive image about work involved within the company. A company like Xero has videos demonstrating the impact and change employees have made all over the world, concealing the more unfavorable aspects and hard work required, only promoting the glitz and glam.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
The problem is that in actuality, hours of hard work, structure, routine, and sacrifices are made to get there. This has led to high turnover rates in jobs, as the reality of the job did not match the people's personalities or values. A strategy to combat this disconnect is for students to work with career-focused mentors that will provide help and support students could need during this development stage. This allows students to develop realistic expectations about the industry they're interested in, creating a more successful transition from university to work, as they will have helpful knowledge in their career and possibly the ability to form meaningful connections with people in the workforce with help from their mentor. Overall, when university students are trying to overcome 3 critical challenges faced when entering the workplace, they should attempt to find internships or work experience in their desired field while still at uni.